Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey, thanks for subscribing to me and giving me a thumbs up. I do appreciate your subscription. And I want to apologize for the last video. I have no idea why I didn't have a voiceover on that because I did one, but the sound didn't come up on the video. So I don't know if it was something with a sound unit or not, but I'm trying this again and I'm testing it before I put it up there, which I guess I should always do. Lesson learned. But I'm coming in here with some mixture of sepia and a few drops of black. I don't want it to be all blackened out because black is such a flat color and it kind of takes away from the picture. But it's just a mixture, and you can also use really dark violet or really dark blue by adding a little bit of black in those other colors to kind of bring out some tints in it or hues. And I'm going around and kind of shading a little bit, just barely, with a little bit of that mixture here and there to get shadows. But I'm going to be focusing mostly on the darkened areas of where you can see I've kind of penciled in some fur effects there. Then you're going to be seeing me use a fiber pencil, which is a Euro tool, German, and it comes from Germany. And they have different ones. I prefer the red one over the black one. It seems to do much better job. And this is just a eraser pencil. It's one end it's aggressive eraser, and the other end's just a little bit of a softer eraser. Faber-Castell makes these. And then I use a Mars eraser too, which is a more aggressive one. And you can also use a dowel, just a wooden stick that's sharpened on one end that you can kind of scratch out little highlights and area in your work. I am using Holbein inks. I'm also cheating a little bit and sneaking in some Cretex candies here and there very lightly because I don't know how that's going to intermix with the inks. So far it seems to be doing all right. Who knows when I lay the clear on it though? We'll find out. Again, erasing out those highlights. And this is on a aluminum panel. I get my aluminum panels from a sign warehouse place that's called B-Bond. It's only an 1/8 inch thick, and you can score it and cut it with a blade and then snap it to the size that you need. They come in 4x8 sheets, and you can, at the sign place that you buy them, have them cut down in half for you. They charge, but it's worth not having to deal with the great big sheet. I prefer to have them cut in half and then delivered. And then I go from there to cut them in the size that I want. It is my choice of what I like to work on. A lot of artists work on canvas, and I've tried numerous things. I've tried canvas. I don't like to have to gesso so much. If I'm going to gesso, I'd like to do it maybe one time and that's it. But I don't prefer the canvas. I have worked on the wood panels where you have the frame and then you gesso the wood. That's okay. You have to gesso at least 2 times though, and then sand, but it does work. If I was, that would be another pick of mine probably. I've tried watercolor board, and I don't prefer the watercolor board canvas, but if you gesso the watercolor board, it is a very smooth surface, and if you gesso it, it does work. So that would be another pick of mine, but it would have to be gessoed first. Let's see, what else have I worked on? Lots of stuff. Wood, of course, you have to prime it well. I airbrush on leather, but for murals, I prefer the panels because you can erase on them very easily. You can scratch out your highlights very easily. I went ahead and did the black, and here I'm coming back in, and I want to add some color around the darkened areas. And I'm doing this in a jagged way, not just straight, because fur is not, straight. It's different lengths of hair here and there. This is the tool I was talking about. It's a fiber pencil, and at the end it has little tiny fibers on it, and you can scratch out highlights to remove little bits of paint here and there, and you can get a bright highlight or you can get a soft highlight with it. You can even take your finger, and which is what I like to do sometimes with the fur, and spread out the end of these fibers on the end of that pencil to spread it out wide, and it will give you more of a fur effect or feather effect, because feather kind of is the same way. And the next video is going to be probably, I'm going to finish up most of the tiger, and it's going to probably be on just getting out those little highlights on your tiger, or on your whatever you're working on. Lion. May do a lion next, since my voiceover on the tiger from the beginning didn't work. I guess I gotta give you guys, another go at a big cat. And the other big cat I like is the lion. I do wish the lion had a little bit more color in it, though. The tigers are so beautiful. Just adding in some shadow there under the eye. And then I'll be tinting that with a little bit of burnt sienna. Sienna. I'm sorry. And then burnt. The colors used here are sienna and burnt umber. And the yellow is just a orchid yellow. And white, of course. If I use white, it's this super opaque white. And I mixed a little bit of, just a drop of sap green with the yellow to get that little greenish look in the eye. And then there'll be some sap green at the bottom of the water with just black mixed into it to give a really dark green color. And my airbrush, I am having issues with it, and this is my favorite airbrush, and I've taken it apart, and what I've done is I think I pushed my needle too far, and I split the end of my nozzle tip, so have to go to Spray Gunner and order another one. But I have another airbrush I'm going to switch to and use until it comes in. And I ordered another one of my favorite airbrushes because I don't want this to happen again. So, and my favorite airbrush of choice, if you've listened to me very long, is a GSI PS 771 Creos. It's a 0.18 millimeter. It's a size of a micron, so it's as good as the Owada custom micron, which I have one of those, and I put it back in the box and I don't even use it. I paid $500 for it and it sits there. Thank you guys for watching. Come back, give me a thumbs up please, it helps the algorithm, and subscribe to this channel. Bye bye.